Welcome. We have a starseed transmission. Not from any particular star family, but you'll know this is for you if you have really not ever felt at home here on Earth. If you have been, as part of your journey, sort of having a hard time figuring out why you would have come here into this very dense, heavy earth energy. If you've always felt called to the stars, if you've always felt like the alien on this planet, even called to the ocean, like there's so much cosmic, otherworldly energy like in the ocean. So you could be very called to the ocean. Mostly I'm feeling like called to the stars. And you do resonate with being starseed energy. But the message for you today is about returning to nature. There's some aspect here. We've got rooted in light, number 19, which is the sun in the tarot. Number 19, and it feels like a sun energy. This feels like the fullness of your creative power. The journey that you've been on, you have fully tapped into all of who you are and all of what you came here to be. If you're trying to figure out where that fits in here, and you're like, wow, I'm this like infinite cosmic being, and I'm stuck here on Earth where I feel like I don't belong, this message is calling you to Earth, like the ground, the dirt, the water, the soil, the trees, the plants. It's like what I'm seeing is Gaia, like planet Earth, with a heartbeat in the center, like the core of the planet having like this pulse, and that pulse is transmission. Earth is not separate from the stars, is what they're showing me. And this is something that I've like touched on in meditation, but really what they're showing me right now is kind of brand new. And I'm sure after I'm gonna go back and watch this and it's gonna. So here's what I'm seeing. Planet Earth at the core, pulsing with light. And I feel like for me, I have always felt not like I belong here. I'm like, I'm a mermaid. I'm a cosmic mermaid. Why am I on Earth? Get me out. What they're showing is that the transmissions from the star, your star family, are coming in to the core of the earth. Like they, because of the dimensional difference or the vibrational gap, they can't send the transmission directly. And you have been honing yourself as an antenna. I'm seeing you very like squeaky clean, polished, and like getting taller and taller and taller, like a really big antenna to receive this information. I'm also getting the visual of, so when I was a little girl, we lived on a farm and we had a satellite dish, not the little dinner plate size DirecTV gray thing that goes on the corner of your roof. Nah, this was a satellite. It was massive. It was this giant circle with a prong, like a 3-foot long prong in the center of it. And it was huge. It was as tall as the house. And we had a dial like on the inside by the TV, and you would have to like turn the dial, and then you would watch the antenna outside, this massive antenna, go and then redirect this way to receive the message. It feels like that's what you've been trying to do to receive the messages. And the guidance from your star family is that you don't have to do any more tuning. You are already fully tuned, but you're looking for the messages in the wrong place. They're not coming from out there. They're coming from down in the ground. They're coming from the pulsation of the heartbeat of the planet. She is not just transmitting to us that energetic, like that unconditional, loving, abundant earth energy is not all that's there. She's also broadcasting the messages from the stars. So anything that you have in place to keep yourself from interacting with earth. So I feel like you're a person that loves nature. Like, you really like nature. Go into that a little bit more. Spend more time there, because that's where, oh, there's so much clearing. That's where it's easiest to hear the messages or feel the message. Like, whatever way you receive that will be easier if you are in nature, and maybe even by yourself. Feels like by yourself in nature. Let that become part of your practice. And I'm feeling like you meditate, and I wonder if you can, oh, definitely. The call is to meditate outside or near a plant or something, because it's not just the pulsing of the earth, like at the core. That pulsation or that message is reaching all of Earth's inhabitants that have no resistance to it. So you might not feel like you're receiving the messages. Like, you might like sit in your room or at your laptop and like close your eyes and be like, ready, I'm gonna do automatic writing or something like that, or I'm gonna do channeling. Maybe you press record and you're like, okay, I'm gonna verbally channel and I'm just gonna see what comes through, but you're like hiding in your bedroom closet doing it. Go outside. Also, the invitation to come in through the actual root chakra, because I don't know about you, but for me, in a lot of my practices, a lot of my meditations, the guides have shown me the guides have shown me information flowing from the crown, opening the crown and flowing the energy this way. And this is completely the opposite. Like, the starseed transmissions don't come from the crown. They come from the root. They come up from the earth, because that earth core energy is the one broadcasting the messages. Earth is the one receiving the messages from the stars. You have to connect to earth to receive those messages in their fullness, in their perfect clarity. That's part one of the message. And I'm sure you know all of the ways to connect with earth. Yeah. We don't have to tell you, you know. Let that be part of your daily practice, your daily routine. And I feel like for most of you, it's going to be just a matter of moving your meditation outside, moving your journaling session outside, and then just like observe as the flood of downloads and information comes through. Part 2. Crystalline grids. So on Earth, in the Earth, there are like energetic lines for information to flow through. The information does not just come from the heart of the planet. It doesn't just come from that core of Gaia. And then starseed messages or downloads or energy or transmissions or activations, whatever it is being received by the core of the planet, it's not just them and Earth. Where do you fit in? This is crazy. This feels weird. Don't block it. The crystalline grids are supported by your creations, your art, your music, your podcast, your full expression of your inspiration is what feeds the crystalline grid of the planet and supports, like, I'm getting the, I don't really know what this means, but bandwidth, like, as you grow into yourself, it also grows down. I'm being given the image of a big, beautiful tree, like a cosmic tree of life. And as it grows up and branches out for everyone to see its magnificence and its beauty, for every like inch that it grows up and out, it grows 2 inches down. And those roots are healing for the grid of the planet. Those, like, there's something very important about you creating and you chasing your inspirations, you expanding in a joyful way, healing the actual planet. Any expression, there's no right or wrong. So if you are trying to decide if the things that really spark joy within you, if you're like, I don't know if this is worth my time, I don't know if other people will consider this an important thing for me to be doing with my life, the call from your star family is to remember that this life is not that long, and how much of it are you going to spend being worried about what other people think? This is your journey. This is not their journey. This is your journey, and you came here to do the thing. You came here to grow big and tall and strong, massive tree of life. You are your own tree of life. We are each our own tree of life, and we have to grow taller and we have to branch out, because in the doing that, we also grow down, and the roots are what heal the planet and heal everything that is happening on the planet. Whew. What else? If there's any overthinking going on, move past it. It's time to just do it. It's time to just do it. Stop thinking. You're in your own way. I'm also feeling like this, this friction inside where you don't want to be like anybody else. Like, you really recognize that you are different and you are just like not even trying to fit in, and you're like, I'm just different, and I know that, and I love that about myself. But at the same time, you're afraid to fully express how different you are. I'm being given the image of a celebrity, not any particular celebrity, but celebrity in general. How we're so fascinated with people in the public eye, people that have achieved something spectacular, and we're just like in awe of that. And we are all just like, I'm really getting like, kind of like Taylor Swift vibes, if we're going to use a current reference. Like, Her influence is massive. Her talent is undeniable. Her confidence is infectious. We have millions, billions of people adoring her and like obsessed with her and like fascinated with her. Why? What is it about not just Taylor Swift, but like all of the celebrities? What is it about fame? And what is it about fame that makes it so that we think we own a part of that person? It's because they're healing something within us that is a vibrational match to who they are. It's almost like they're the spokesperson for that collective. If you can imagine you have 100 friends and 99 of you have no idea how to articulate what you're feeling, or how to alchemize the trauma, or how to turn something shitty into something beautiful. Imagine there's 99 of you like that, and you have one friend who feels exactly the same as all of you and just happens to have the words and just happens to have whatever it is that allows them to express everything that you're feeling. So why are we being given this celebrity thing? It almost feels like we all came here to be celebrities. The celebrity ideal, or the fame, the concept of fame. We got to untangle this a little bit because it's chewy. It's like kind of bunched up. Why is it bunched up? Because we have so much negative stuff around famous people. Like, we really do feel like we own part of them, or that there's some kind of responsibility they have because they're famous. They're just people that unapologetically pursued their passion. I think that's where this is going. You're being asked to unapologetically pursue your passions because that's the whole freaking point. That's the whole freaking point. And we all do it at different times in life. There will be times in your life where you are in a healing phase. There are times when you are a caretaker of other people, and really your only job is to hold a vibration of love for other people going through shit. Like, you're a space holder, you're a caretaker. You are, at other times, you have to just like mentally check out. Like, you might have decades of your life where you just like were so disconnected from your life. You just went in, punched in, did your work, clocked out, went home, ate a lean cuisine for dinner, watched Rick and Morty, and went to sleep. And that might have been what it was for a long time, where you are just going through the motions of being in your life, but not really juicy, loving, participating in it, not loving your life, not being in love with your life, just existing and going through the motions. You've been through all of these different cycles. You've played all of these different parts in your life. The point of all of the work you've done, the point of alchemizing the trauma and healing the root of whatever, and like removing the self-doubts and transcending the ego. The whole point of all of that is to get to the space where you can express what you came here to express. There is so much appreciation for you on the other side. This feels like Earth ancestors and star family, soul tribe kind of stuff. You are not just the product of Earth. You are not just the product of a star system or another planet. You are like really the cutting edge. You are like the most advanced piece of all of creation. I'm seeing dreams. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I'm seeing you travel in your dreams. If you are not a person that remembers your dreams, if you're a person that sleeps a lot, like 9 to 10 hours or more a night, you may not remember your dreams. You might still also wake up a little groggy. What I'm being kind of shown is you are not, like, your human body is sleeping, but almost as soon as you fall asleep, you go do other stuff. Like, you're still on mission from your home planet. And you're doing things in other timelines. It feels like most of them are Earth life timelines. Some of you, it's very futuristic though. I'm seeing like you on other planets, and they even have like shopping malls, and they have like movie theaters, they have doctors, like they have, it feels like this, like a similar of what we have here, but like way better. It's all way better. It's very utopian. Like everyone is very peaceful. Everyone is just like existing and loving each other, and like it's a, I wonder if that's where we're going. But whatever. The message is feeling like you travel back and forth so like you're awake and doing this like conscious work on yourself. The more you do that conscious work on yourself, the stronger you get and the more adept you are at navigating those side quests and missions while you're asleep. I wonder if you have like crazy dreams. Do you have like very vivid dreams? They are vivid dreams. They're dreams that feel so real, and you're like, wow. I heard a thing once that like you can't imagine, like you can't have a dream of a face you've never seen before. Like if there's a face in your dream, it's because you saw it on a poster or in a movie, or just a guy in the car next to you and you didn't, like, it didn't register, but like you've seen that face before. That isn't true, like is what they're telling me now. Like if you are seeing people or things in your dreams that you wake up and you're like, whoa, that was crazy, I just made up that whole thing, like they're almost like backwards premonitions. What is that? They're like glimpses of past inside timelines. Premonition backwards is crazy. I'm not even going to try and wrap my head around that, because it's not linear. Nothing can be backwards because it's all, I'm getting like the revolutions of a wheel or like a fan. Like it just keeps going. There's never point A to point B. It's always like A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You know, like it moves and then it comes back, but it's always a spiral. It's always moving. It's always looping. It's always moving in this way. Colors are very important right now. There's a very strong invitation for some of you to paint your house, like paint your room, paint your kitchen, paint your bathroom, paint, or the color is like, wow, strongly. Like I'm having a very like intense response to this. Ooh. If there's a color in your environment that you don't like, get rid of it. For some of you, for somebody, it's like you hate the color of your walls and you always have, but you're like, I'll just make the best of it. I'm unbothered. I don't care. It's fine. But like you hate it. So change it. There's something about a color emitting a frequency that is more supportive for you, or emitting a frequency that is emitting a frequency that is unique to you. That's what it is. It is time to customize your outer environment. It's not where I thought any of this message was going to go, but it's in alignment with being Earth. Having a resistance to Earth stuff. Like, I don't even want to live in a house. I don't even want to be here. I don't want to paint the walls. Why? They're like this gross yellow color, but like, I don't care. I hate Earth in the first place. I don't want to be here. I don't want to paint the walls. I don't want to do anything. I don't like it. But you do. Like, you are in the space now. Like, you're elevating into the space of, I feel like I'm here for a reason. Like, I know I chose to come here. And like leaning more into that versus the density and the sensitivity and the heaviness of being in a human body. Now you're in a space where you've cultivated such beautiful stuff on the inside. Like, your heart is open, your mind is open, your third eye is on point, your intuition, like, you are connected, you are grounded. You are in full, perfect alignment. It's time for your outer world to reflect that. But it does take some inspired action. And really all it takes is, I mean, probably this, like, just bringing it into your awareness. Like, if you hate something, don't take it so personally, but do something about it. Like, it's, paint it your favorite color. So something about colors is very important. Also in your wardrobe, is this really what we're talking about right now? In your wardrobe, colors are very important. Colors matter. I'm also feeling like they communicate in colors, or you maybe see colors during your meditation, or you feel colors like through your body or something. And now they're showing like full spectrum, like the medicine of the rainbow. The medicine of the rainbow. And showing how it's unique to Earth. Are there not rainbows other places? There must be, right? I don't know. They're showing me something about rainbow light codes, and we have to come here to do it. Rainbow light codes activating something in the auric field, or like something in the energy body that's healing for you within. They're showing like, ooh. So the same way that the planet has like that pulse on the core, or pulse in the core, to receive the messages being broadcast from starseed or from other cosmic sisters, we'll just kind of say, like cosmic family out there. The same way that the Earth at the core receives those transmissions, you can receive transmissions from rainbows. Something about rainbow light codes. I don't know about this. I don't know what this is. Rainbow light codes. Does that resonate for anybody? Do you know what that means? What about the rainbow light codes? Whew. All right. I don't know. I think we have to end there. Oh, 30 minutes exactly. 33. Oh. Actually, 0003 000. So, okay. That's our message for today. Anything else? No, that's it. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here for these kind of weird and unexpected messages. I love you so much. Till next time, take care.